Zryken, この後すぐ
Hello, I'm Zryken. Welcome back to another review. I had to take a look at this. I didn't realize how yellow it was. um, we're taking a look at a very, very, very old figure. I think this is like the oldest I have. Yeah, 2000, 2001. We are looking at a. Oh, this is also Kotobukiya. We're taking a look at an Art FX Armored Core 2, Another Age high-end action model version green. Uh, I don't exactly know this name, but it is from Armored Core 2, Another Age. This is one of my favorite figures, by the way. So, if you wanted to know, I found this at a thrift I think there's a, I like to say a thrift shop. It's more like a, how do I explain it? It's like a card shop, but they sold toys too. So I was like, okay, yeah. So there's all this. It had a lineup and everything, and it's like, all in promotion for Armored Core 2 at the time. So let's see. The way to open it, it's like the plastic is on the outside, so you have to like open it to the inside and slide out the card, and then you can see how yellow it is. It's kind of gross, actually. But it's like aging, you know? Oh god. Can I get him out? But, yeah. This is the figure, and the various weapons, and the extra head. So we'll take a look at that eventually. I need to get all these out, though, so I can show it off. All these are in here pretty well, too. It's been... This is also one of those figures in my early days of figure collecting, where I just kind of collected the most random things. Well, I'd say random, but like getting a figure of Armored Core isn't exactly random either. It's like pretty much up my alley. Oh god. Then take this out. I never expected this to yellow so bad. Or unless it's just like, yeah, it's under better lighting now, so. Oh god. There goes that. And time to get this out. And this thing, I want to show you how old this plastic is. I'm sorry about the ASMR. Oh, there we go. That's better. Alright, moving all that to the side. And then we could take a look at the main figure itself. Oh god. Move this out of the way. And yeah, here is the main figure itself. It's really decent. Like, it's super dense, right? And the best way I could explain it is a robot. It is a very colorful robot. I'm gonna get rid of these two. Alright. So, as you can see, it is a very robot. Design wise, it is very Armored Core. I've never played Armored Core 2, by the way. I haven't played anything before 4 Answered, which is the fourth game. Because there was Armored Core 4, then 4 Answered, and I've never played anything prior to that. So, yeah, sculpting wise and painting wise, it's like really neat. But, yeah. I liked how a lot of the bits are actually picked out in color too. Like all these little orange bits, like the bit in there, the head, like the little bead of like, I think it's green or yellow. and then like right here as well. It's a little splotchy, but like some bits on this figure are like splotchy, but it's like it's fine. It does look like it has a weathered wash to it. It looks like. I'm trying to say things like I know things, but it is kind of like kind of dirty. But yeah. We should get to the articulation. The head is on a simple swivel though. Um, that is for uh a thing to talk about later. The hips on a 360. Oh, he also can go up and down, which also I think. Oh yeah, it looks like a pencil end. So it can go up and down. Just well, not exactly, but you know, I think it's meant to be customized. The arms are on a ball joint, so you could go very emotive, and then like obviously 360. Uh, Bicep is on a 360. So that's neat. The arm is a single joint, but it goes a little over 90, which is really good. The hands are on a simple. They're just swivel. So yeah, that's it. The hips, you could go far this high, and then you could go this far back. Well, actually, you could go even further back. Even with the butt thing, butt boosters, you could still go a little further back. The leg, I think, is on a single joint. Yeah, the leg is on a single joint, so you're not going to get much out of it, which it's fine. And the feet are on a ball joint, but like due to like this part right here and how the leg is sculpted, you're not going to get much out of it. And then obviously the toes don't toe or anything. This is a 2000 like figure anyways, so I don't fault it for its age. It's still surprising how it lasted this long in my hands. This antenna is also kind of wiggly because, you know, safety stuff. But, yeah. We got all these things. Does it tell me what it is? Yes, it does. So we could armor it up. And what you need to do is pull off this arm, or this hand. As you can see, it's also like a little mushroom peg. Hold on. Can I get it? Hold on. Let me get. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Uh, it is also just another mushroom peg kind of thing. Like, I'm not. I'm sort of familiar with a lot of it, but not all of it. So then we're gonna take this trigger hand right here, and if you see, it has a peg. So that is for the rifle that's down here. But let me put it in first, and then you're gonna put the gun into the peg while you fit it on here. And is it gonna fit? I've never done a review on this before, so this is gonna be a little more interesting. Oh, fits. So there's that. Also, the gun is slightly warped, so it's not actually gonna be a very effective gun in this case. But he can hold his gun very well. It's snug. It's there. It's not moving. Let's see. Then, but apparently this head is called Scope Eye. I'm looking at the box, the back of the box. And then it shows these are the over boosters. So I think it just helps them go forward or backwards like pretty well. You put them on the shoulders. I don't really think it has a left or right. And then, oh, there's that. Then there's this. I think this is a radome. I kind of wish it would tell me more. But like it just says like optional parts are like all this. Um, kind of wish it would be a little more descriptive, but this thing does spin. I think it's because it's on a peg. Oh, I don't know. It spins, and I don't exactly know why. Like I said, I've never played it before, so I'm not doing this justice. And then you take this, and you see it's on a peg, and you put it on the back of the shoulder right here. Oh, I like to think that this is like some sort of radar jammer, and then this is like a shoulder cannon. Obviously, it's a shoulder cannon. So there's that. And we get, I think this is between a beam rifle, or not beam rifle, a beam saber, or like a mini grenade launcher, which I'm gonna stick to the mini grenade launcher because it just looks like that. So just peg it on here. It doesn't matter where you peg it because this arm has the same one too. The legs don't have any hard points, but it's just mostly up in the upper body, and we have it all fully armed, and nothing really changed other than the fact that it got bulkier. So yeah, articulation didn't really change, so you can still do that. You can still move it out to the side. The only thing now is that it does have a little more like things to move around. Like for example, this thing you can spin this thing right here. You can spin around, and then for this you can just bring it over the shoulder, and then he's getting ready to shoot someone. Because you know robots love shoulder cannons. The other thing I didn't show off yet was the head removal. I don't remember if I actually. Well, yeah. Oh, huh. If you can see, it is a small ball joint. It's kind of a tiny, really thin ball joint. But you take off this head, you bring in this dome, and it's called the Eco Dome. And you just kind of, if you want to, you can just throw it on here. And yeah, it makes it very domey. I personally like the other one more than this, but like if anyone likes like the weird dome aesthetic, then that's fine. Now I gotta rip off his head. Actually, hold on. While I was messing around with it, it did kind of like when I moved it, it gave him like a little wiggle. This actually reminds me of the Ava head in Halo. Like I don't remember who it was or what it was, but it's like that whole astronaut thing. But I realized that this is hard to take off. Hold on. Can I do it? Can I rip off your head? Fatality. Okay. But I prefer this because it's, you know, I don't know why, but like the mono, I like, this is like kind of a robot design I would like to do more of, like just the whole Greeble. But also these kind of just spin. It doesn't really like have any purpose other than that for what I see. But now you can just get him in a stance to make it look like he's moving, and at least try. He's a really good brick if you like robots, but I don't know if you're able to find any of these. But it does add more weight to him, and it gives him a bigger presence because of the fact that he has weapons, and oh god, also just need to angle that out, and now he feels filled out. But yeah. Oh, also the colors. I need to talk about the colors on the accessories. These are like the only things that are completely different from everything else. Like this is like a purplish maroon, and it's not bad. It's really interesting. And then you get like this. This is all in a gunmetal gray. The grays are like very gunmetal-y, shiny, and it's great. The rifle has this colored scope. It looks like a sticker, but it really isn't. Then it's weird because it's like goes from green to fade to gray, and then this is a weird vomit beige kind of color. I don't know if it's beige or brown or green, but it's like very vomity. And then you get this shoulder cannon, which is also the same as the rifle, but it's still like kind of has that weird green fade to gray, the gunmetal gray kind of thing. But yeah, like I really like this. This is one of the earlier figures I had in my lifetime when I started collecting figures. So it's like I think I got this. Oh, I think the other problem is that now he just doesn't want to stand unless you do this. Oh yeah, they fixed it. But this was just like I got this along with a SH Figure Arts Yoshi and Tuxedo Mask. God. But yeah, the other hand, he did have another hand with a peg. And I never used this one, as you could tell from like the squished in thumb. But yeah, I just didn't really think like I would use it, especially since like in armored, like I just really prefer just like I'm right-handed, so it makes sense that like you would hold a weapon with the right hand, but like you could do this like as if it was just being calm, or like you can do this. Actually, I never thought about doing it like that ever, because it's just like this isn't the armored core, no. You don't hold it with two hands, so you can't just pretend to do it like this. So yeah, you could just break the armor core thing and just have it like that. But then, like, I think the funny part is now that'll get in the way of this thing. And if you want to know what this thing is also this is a chest-mounted Vulcan, I think. So it does shoot bullets on its own, just not strong ones. So that's why I just thought it was funny. Like they added, like you could just do that if you wanted to. The other thing I didn't do was size comparisons. So we could do. Oh, he's standing. He is with my last one. Um, if I could stand up properly. SIC Kiwami Tamashi, Kamen Rider Blade, and the other, which I keep throwing in now, action figure Kamen Rider Gav. So as you can see, very vastly different things. Especially since like this thing is like they're like 20 years apart. It's a very interesting time to just see how different things have gotten. So yeah, I do recommend this. The problem is, can you find it? I don't know. I never actually went out and found another one. And if you tried to, the funny thing is, I got mine for $15 at that store, and I've not found another one since. So this is a rarity, and if you could find something like that, and you think it's weird, or if you think it's old and cool, go for it. Just make sure that you get it at the right price. I'll say that in every single review. If I do any more of these weird retro ones, find them at a price that you find comfortable with. Don't shell out hundreds of dollars for like one thing. I know I've done that, but like if for like something as old as this, I wouldn't really say this is $50 worth, which I got lucky with. But it God, it's just finding old toys like this thing or like this is way harder than finding this. So or like even this like finding Soto, nothing. You can always find them, right? But like you can't find anything like this, and you can't find anything like this. That is the problem with old retro toys where they're no longer being printed. Unless you're talking about Transformers G1, but that's a whole different story because I don't have a G1. Because it's so expensive. It's like, what, $30, $40 for one? But that is a different discussion. I am going to move on. And I will see you guys in the next one. I do recommend this. It is a very weird find. I just went like, yeah, I'm going to go find this again. And I did. And I had to put everything back in the box again. So hopefully it doesn't shred my fingers. Goodbye. Oh, that was a very abrupt one.